Many people believe that the military is in possession of top secret evidence of life beyond Earth. And that evidence may be in the form of audio, video, or even something physical. And of course, that top secret information is kept from us for our own safety. Or so they say. But one day, some of that evidence is going to slip out to the public. And when it does, it will change the way we look at everything. Recently, something appeared in Turkey that looked a lot like one of these top secret leaks. Right down to the mad scramble to cover it up. February 2016, Kayapanar, Turkey. It's just before 2 a.m., and the city streets are now fairly quiet. Except for one peculiar thing. Watch the left edge of the screen. As a CCTV camera catches a small, seemingly metallic object moving slowly along the street. It hovers in a small area for a short while. Before suddenly lifting off the ground and floating straight up into the air. Returning moments later and continuing down the road. So, what on earth are we looking at?
This is the kind of weirdness I am here for. Whatever this thing is, it appears somewhat metallic, it's quite small, and on this show, we've never seen anything like it.
I have to say, this is the most incredible video I have seen. It looks like it's 2 feet tall. It looks like it has some kind of robe on or something.
It seemed crystalline in nature, as if it were a floating shard, but you could almost see facets on its side, as if it were cut out of something.
It absolutely appears to be intentionally, intelligently locomoting. It's moving with a sense of purpose.
It seems to go one place, come back, go to another place to collect information or do some sort of surveillance, try to collect as much data as possible.
At first, I was wondering if this was some sort of controlled little cute contraption someone made as a prank. And then when I saw it lift off and fly, that theory went out the window.
The object eventually makes its way farther down the road, crossing a busy boulevard and continuing on, where it's picked up by yet another CCTV camera. And here's where it gets really weird. Watch closely. Just after it passes out of view, a car comes to a sudden stop. Someone gets out and seems to head directly toward the object. A few seconds later, the person gets back into the car, possibly with the object, and takes off. What the heck is going on here?
Now, the mystery is, who was in the car and what did they witness?
The driver actually got out and had some sort of interaction with this entity. He quickly retreated back to his car and drove away. Now that leaves us wondering, what did this guy experience?
Did this vehicle somehow stop to pick up whatever this thing is, or did something else happen?
The fact that it's not perfectly visible to us, I think actually speaks to the validity of this footage, because if someone were trying to fake this, they would have made sure we could see that moment.
Perhaps where this particular capture took place might give us a hint as to what's going on here. This was all captured in the vicinity of a Turkish Air Force military building.
The fact that this was shot near a military base makes me wonder if this is actually some type of technology that hasn't really been released to the general public yet.
Or maybe this gentleman works for the Turkish government and he was sent out to intercept whatever this thing is and did what he had to do to wrangle this back in the vehicle or send it back to wherever it came from.
Until someone comes forward, it's impossible to say. And though the police did receive reports of a metallic flying object right around this time, they too were unable to determine exactly what this object might be. Meaning for now, the mystery remains.
Ambiguous stuff like this opens the door to, I think, really awesome speculation, where we start to get to talk about possibilities that we wouldn't even necessarily think about if we didn't have footage like this.
Whatever it is quite literally alien in nature because it does not belong.